So I'm just going to go over quickly how you would transform and move your objects in space. So as you can see here, everything, including the 3D world container, has a transform object. And that's basically because the transform object is what gives it physical space, like a physical appearance in space. And the 3D world is technically just a giant black box, even though it doesn't have the same kind of parameters that something like an actor does. But if you want to move an actor around the space relative to that 3D world, meaning positioning something within your 3D world, the transform object is applied to it. And then you can see here it has positions X, Y, and Z. So if you've seen in the other video, X, Y, and Z are marked off within the room. So you know basically where this is going to be, because this is approximately in real world centimeters the distance it would be from the point 0, 0, 0, which is the green piece of tape on the InterSense tracking rail in the corner of the room. So local position X then would be 150 centimeters away from the wall. Z would be approximately 150 centimeters away from the wall. And negative 150 means that it would be approximately 1.5 meters down from the ceiling. Remember that Y positive is above the rails, would actually be raising it above the InterSense trackers, and Y negative brings it down to the floor. Now the more tricky thing to master is the object local rotation around X, around Y, and around Z. Now if you can imagine, the axis is very much like a pencil stabbed through an apple. If you twist the X axis, or the pencil that represents where X is pointing in the room, you twist the pencil and that's the direction your 3D model is going to move. So basically, if you can imagine 3 pencils pointing out from the 0, 0, 0 position, those are the directions. The lead would be pointing in the directions that you want to move your object. And then to rotate, it would be like twisting the pencil. And so you get an idea of which direction the 3D object would move if it was stuck to those pencils or axes.